See, the fact is, once you make up your mind, that's the hardest part. There used to be a song in church that said, if you take one step, then he'll take two. There was another song we sang, please be patient with me, because I shall come forth as pure gold. You do realize, Aunt Jack, that life sometimes has its obstacles, and it's hard sometimes to be a better person, to be the bigger person. It's hard to realize that we shouldn't just sit around and wait on God. It's hard sometimes to get involved in the whole process. But the fact is, aren't you glad that Christ has shown us that we can be liberated in this thing?
Yes.
In other words, when you really make up your mind that this is what you want to do, that you want to live for Christ and to be like Christ, when you decide that you no longer want to live the old selfish life that we've lived at times, then you realize that now is the time to get up and do something. Every single person in this room has a purpose in their lives. God has created you in order for you to do something greater, bigger, and better. Maybe you're a school teacher and it's your job to love and to educate. Perhaps you are a utility worker, and the fact is, it is your job to make sure that customers are taken care of when they're in the dark. You bring light. No matter where you are in life or whatever you do, if you're an accountant and you're counting the numbers, make sure you count them for the Lord. There is work for all of us to do. And if we ask God how to apply the gifts and the talents and the skills that he's given us, believe it or not, he'll show you the way. The fact is, we just got to take every day and be a little less selfish. Be a little bit more thoughtful in the way that we operate, in what we say and how we say it, and what we do. We have a duty in order to follow Christ to help somebody else. The job that he has laid before us is a job to save the world. How did he do it? He died on the cross of Calvary. He gave up his life for somebody else, for you and for me. And so our job is to save the world. To give of ourselves so that we might help somebody else, to feed those who are hungry, to give relief to those who are thirsty, to do for those who are strangers and who are in prison, who are in the hospital, those who are thirsty. It is our job to rise up and heal, to rise up and allow the Lord to be seen in us, because he did not just die, he rose on the third day morning. And so therefore, now that you have come to the place where you are, because let me tell you, y'all look good this morning. Now, I know Liberty Hill isn't a church that does a whole lot of fancy dressing, but y'all still look good. You know why you look good? Because this morning, just as I was leaving, I watched a Sunday morning, a CBS Sunday morning, and the reporter was in the morgue, and he had all these trays in there. The doctor came out and he had all those trays, and he said, how many bodies are in here? He said, oh, there are many, many bodies in here. And it looked eerie to see those folks laid out up under those plastic bags and whatnot. Guess what? I don't see any plastic bags in here this morning. All of you are alive, and we ought to be happy that you are